5 things you missed in Man United 0, Arsenal 1. The day has finally arrived, where Arsenal fans can now say after 14 long years, we have won at Old Trafford in the Premier League. So from the midfield excellence of Mohamed Elneny to the defensive dominance of Gabriel Magalhaes, this was for me a Mikel Arteta masterclass. So with that being said, guys, welcome back to your boys channel. Hopefully you guys are doing very well, and let's get into this. Man United 0, Arsenal 1. Here are the 5 things that you guys missed. Here we go. Yo, what is on up, guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boys channel. As always, before we get into the video, it's obviously to go down there, drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are less than 100 away from 29,000, so if you ain't subscribed yet, it would be massively appreciated. Get in the comments and let me know your personal thoughts on the game itself and anything that you want to discuss. Follow my social media and subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders, and that would be massively appreciated. But with that being said, guys, we have won at Old Trafford. It was 1-0. It was beautiful scenes, and let's dissect and let's discuss 5 things that you guys missed. Right, the first thing I want to discuss is the Mikel Arteta press. I said pressing FC in full effect, and it was beautiful scenes. If you guys have watched the game in the first 20 minutes, you can see straight away Arsenal did not pay Man United any sort of respect, and I say that because we were onto them constantly. We were pressing them and getting that ball back to maintain our attacks, and it was constant pressure. And I think what this was an example of Arsenal learning from their previous mistakes. If you cast your minds back to that game against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium, we lost 1-0, and in that game one of Arsenal's massive issues was we paid Man City way too much respect. Yes, they're a great side, and yes, Pep Guardiola can be a tactical mastermind, but at the same time we had the players to hurt them, but we didn't choose to use them in the right way. However, in this game this was not the case, and it was absolutely fantastic to see. And also another thing that was great to see was Arsenal playing with energy. Bro, we were getting at them. We weren't just slowing it down, passing sideways. We were getting in their faces and saying, we're Arsenal, hello, and we have arrived. As at the home of Man United, Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, we held Rashford down to 0 shots on target in the entirety of the game. It was a Gabriel Magalhaes masterclass. And so having seen how beautiful it was to see in this game, I want to see more and more from the Arsenal side. Yes, you can pay teams respect when you needed to. Yes, for certain teams you need to pay a bit more respect. But the teams like Man United, when you know the defense's weakness, let's get at them and let's cause some issues and have a party indeed. Moving on to the second thing, lads, and that is Mohamed Elneny is a machine. Or may I just say Sheikh Mohamed Elneny, the Egyptian king. Move aside, Mo Salah. But yeah, lads, all jokes aside, let's give the Egyptian a bit of credit where it's definitely needed. Yes, Elneny is not quite the flair of Pogba or the skill of Fernandes or anything like that, but what he is and what he gives us is energy. I mean, here you have my man in the 91st minute of this game, a high intensity game at Old Trafford, pressing like a madman trying to win the ball back, and that is mad. But it's even more incredible when you realise the guy played 90 minutes only on Thursday, and for me it's this energy that he has for Arsenal that is so useful in big games like this. And I've already said it before, he is a very vital squad player. I think it's time we built a bit more respect on the Sheikh's name, because after all, including your boy, so many fans wrote him off before he played for Arsenal again, and we thought this guy was not good enough, and yeah, £5 million player, ship him off to Besiktas or something like that. But despite that, he stuck by it. He's believed in himself, he's worked hard in training and earned himself a space in the first team. And now that I've witnessed the OT masterclass from Sheikh Mohamed Elneny, Paul Pogba, take some notes. But yeah, lads, get in the comments and let me know your personal thoughts on Mohamed Elneny and what do you think of him now, having seen him play in this masterclass at Old Trafford. Moving on to the third thing, lads, and that is powerful Arsenal. As I said, powerhouse FC in full effect. The dumbbells have arrived and we're using them. It is gone of the days of Arsenal getting run over. Are you trying to bully us with Gabriel and Partey? Nah, move aside, my guy. If we're being honest, in this game we didn't win because of our technical excellence. We won because we bullied United, pressing them, hurting them, using our speed and using our power. And that word power is something that we've not had for so long. And that word for me was emphasized by our midfielder, my Ghanaian excellence, and that is Thomas Partey. The player the United fans thought they had got in Paul Pogba, but we got it in Thomas Partey. It was dominance at its finest. It was excellence and even higher, with him getting the most touches, most duels won, most ball recoveries, most takeoffs made, and the second most tackles made as well. This guy is a machine. This is why I wanted him so badly, and that's also why I had to get him on the back of this beautiful Arsenal kit as well. And his performance was so good that some people have even compared him to Patrick Vieira. And that's not coming from just me, delusional Babs 14, or Arsenal fans or whoever. It's coming from the guy who is in battle with Patrick, and that is man like Roy Keane, the guy who we clearly, and we all know my man has an Arsenal agenda. And so if he's saying certain things like this, and he's saying I wish he was at United, you can clearly see the quality of player and the caliber of player that we have here. I said Ghanaian excellence, and at its finest. And yeah, lads, get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on the Arsenal midfield partnership. Who should it be from now on? Elneny, Partey, Ceballos, Xhaka? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on to the fourth thing, lads, and that is defensive excellence. Wait, hang on just a minute. Did I just mention Arsenal and defensive excellence? Oh yeah, it actually does say here, defensive excellence, Arsenal Football Club. It is beautiful scenes. For those that do not want to believe, let me hit you with a magnificent stat. And that is because as of right now in 2020, Arsenal have the best defense in the Premier League. But then of course I can already see comments saying, but Babs, Arsenal have only played 7 games. We've already been to Anfield away, Etihad away, and now Old Trafford away from home. And so for Arsenal to come out of all 3 games and still have the best defence in the league just goes to show the work of my manager, Mikel Arteta. But that is all well and great, but I think we need to discuss one specific guy, and that of course is my centre-back, my beautiful specimen, that is Gabriel Magalhaes. And for once in my life, I don't even think my phrases do this guy enough justice. Let's get some beautiful stats. With him getting a 92% pass accuracy, 66 touches, 52 passes, 7 duels won, 5 tackles, the most on a pitch, 5 ball recoveries, 4 clearances, 1 block, 1 interception, and overall 1 beautiful clean sheet as well. And it was so good of a performance. Gabriel Magalhaes had to be drug tested after the game for the 2nd time in 2 games. My centre back is that good that man, I'm like, this guy can't be this good. There's surely something behind the scenes. But yeah, what can I say? The theatre of dreams that is Old Trafford, the showstopper was my centre back, Gabriel Magalhaes. I love his name, and you guys love him too, lads. Leave him some love in the comments below. And moving on to the final thing, and that is the progress. I said Progressions FC, baby! Whether you like him or hate him, you cannot deny that Arteta is progressing Arsenal. And I have to say whether you like it or not, because there are a certain man that want to compare him to Unai Emery. I saw some stupid comparison the other day comparing Emery's last 26 games to Arteta's first 26 games. And the shambles that I was seeing written all over social media, I wanted to cry. I wanted to rip my eyes out and throw them in the bin. Are people forgetting that Arteta is taking over Emery's awful Arsenal? And he's had to make that team up again, figure out the defense, figure out the attack, and overall make that team better. And the whole point I'm trying to make is you cannot compare Arteta's first 26 games, because what he's trying to do for most of it is clear up the shambles and the mess and the rubbish that Mr. Good Evening created himself. And so if I see any more comparisons on my life, we are having some discussions and some issues. And overall, I think people are just so reactionary. Arteta has been in the Arsenal job for less than a year, and in that year we've beaten Chelsea, beaten Liverpool, beaten City, and now beaten Man United. Oh, and yeah, we've also won a trophy as well. Spurs fans don't even know what that is anymore. And for me, what we're seeing from Arteta is he's building from the back. How many times of this have Arsenal fans said our attack is not an issue, it's the defense, just sort out the defense? And now we finally get a manager that's trying to do that and build from the back and build the fundamentals. We're the first guys to jump on his back. Lads, just have a bit of patience for the Lord's sake. And overall, if you take a step back and look at the team itself, Gabriel, powerhouse. Partey, powerhouse. Aubameyang's world class as a striker. Leno's a very good goalkeeper. Tierney's a very good left back. Berry's getting better as well. You got Saka as well. You got Martinelli coming back. We have a very good group of players there. But if we are to add a creative midfielder in January, you know what? We are a solid side, and then we could have some beautiful scenes. But make no mistake, up until that point, I expect Arsenal to drop points and I expect some really poor performances. But when we do have those low moments, I do not want to treat that as an excuse for these men to bring in their agendas. Move them aside and stay outside as well, my guy. But yeah, in terms of this game itself, our first win at Old Trafford since 2006. Our first win against a big 6 side since 2015. So let's just put a bit more respect on my manager's name, Mikel Arteta, to the highest we are. But yeah, guys, there you go. Man United losing 1-0 at Old Trafford to the Arsenal. Let me know your thoughts of the game in the comments below. All that being said, guys, of course, if you have enjoyed the video, so make sure to go down there and drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys could also follow my social media and subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders, that would be massively appreciated. All that being said, guys, let's end it there and there. In the latest episode of 5 things that you guys missed, we discussed Arsenal beating Man United finally at Old Trafford, and it was beautiful scenes. And now I think it's time to have a bit of a party Partey. Lads, I will let you guys go, and I'll see you guys next time in a bit.